What's up, guys? It's your boy Mr. KJ over here. Today we are reacting to um how the Cavaliers just became the scariest team in the NBA. So yeah, guys, if you don't know, the Cavaliers are a good team now. They really, they really like, what I'm saying, like, uh, they really transformed this year. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Cavaliers got a lot better this year. You know what I'm saying? With Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland and all them other guys, they just got better. And now they got Hunter got traded to the team. Yeah, guys, hope you guys had a. Well, I'm not gonna really ask that, but hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day, man. Like, I'm just saying, cause like, yeah, I know most people don't have any girls and stuff like that. It's all right. You don't really need one right now. Just focus on yourself, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, focus on your goals, stick to your goals, lock in, do all the other stuff. You know, there's no need to worry about other people having couples, man. I don't got one, but I'm not worried about it. But that's all. That's my advice. You know what I'm saying? Just don't focus on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Achieve your goals and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Girls will come and go. You know what I'm saying? You'll find one day. You'll find one. Just focus on yourself, dog. And I saw that comment that dude did earlier. I'm gonna definitely do that for sure. Um, well, yeah, man. And I hope you guys enjoy. I kind of want to ask this, like, yeah. Yesterday, if y'all didn't hear, I was listening to Drake yesterday, man. The album was fire though. It was tough. Let me guys know what you think about Drake's album. I think it was good. I think the dude, like, he was spitting in his songs, man. Like 21 songs, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was fire. Drake's album was pretty tough. Yeah. Like, like them songs made me feel really good, you know what I'm saying? It's tough. Um, yeah, then we got the All-Star game coming up tomorrow, which I will be watching. So, you know what I'm saying? Hope you guys enjoy that, stuff like that. Um, well, that's enough for me yapping. Let's get to the video, man. Before we get to that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to notifications from Instagram, TikTok. From our Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I'll put a link description down below the video, and here we go, man. Let's watch.
The Cleveland Cavaliers currently have the best record in the NBA. They're debatably
Facts.
the best team in the NBA. They have the third best odds to win the NBA Finals, yet they are probably the
They
most
could.
underrated team
They
in
could
the
do it.
league, which is crazy. Now, it's understandable because who the hell wants to talk about Cleveland, okay? It's Cleveland. Not much happens there. Not much good happens there. It's literally
Nah,
nicknamed the
facts though. It
Factory of
doesn't.
Sadness.
Facts
But
though. I ain't gonna lie.
but the Cleveland Cavaliers this year are defying all the odds,
Yep.
and they are looking very good. And in my opinion,
I'm
they
not gonna lie,
legitimately have
cause
an argument.
like the Cavaliers, bro, they improved this year. They got really better, dog. I watch like some of their games. I'm like, I'm just seeing them win nowadays. Even though I'm not an OKC fan. They've been kind of whooping their butts too. But yeah, OKC's coming up there too. But I look want the Cavs to win, man. I want the Cavs to win it all. I don't know, but what I'm saying, Cavs, what I'm saying, they probably could definitely make the finals this year, man. And along with other teams too, like the Mavericks. I don't know about the Mavericks. I don't know about the Mavericks. But the Lakers, Warriors, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Spurs might make their finals appearance. I don't know. You guys see. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really a Cavs fan, you know what I'm saying, back then, because like I wanted them to beat Boston and stuff like that, and they could have, but they didn't beat Boston, so they lost. Like, I don't know, like it's just like ever since Braun left the Cleveland Cavaliers, it's like that team just everyone's just hating on that team now. You know what I'm saying? Just don't like Cleveland. You know. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like Cleveland really in a bad place to play at. But like, yeah, they really got better this year. Like they really improved. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what they did this offseason, man. But like, they just improved, man. Like, I'm just surprised, like that they like transformed to the scariest team in the league. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I mean, this Cleveland team, they might win a chip. They might win a chip. They might win. I don't know, cause like you know what I'm saying, when LeBron was in 2009, when LeBron was in the finals, bro, he carried the Cleveland Cavaliers in the finals, and he lost to the Orlando Magic. You know what I'm saying? And that's when the Cavs were trash, bro. I mean, that's when LeBron decided, oh, he's just gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Leave the team and stuff like that. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, Cleveland, like right now, where it's at, they're looking really better than they did, last season. Looking really better. You're looking really better.
To say that they should win the NBA Finals this
They
season.
should,
And
man.
in
They
line
probably
with how
should.
underrated their
Real
season has
talk.
been so far, I think they pulled off one of the most underrated moves at this year's trade deadline. No, look, it's not a headliner move. Like, it's not the
What they do?
Luka Doncic trade. It's not
Nah,
the Jimmy Butler trade. It's not
them
the
trades were
PJ Tucker to
crazy.
the Miami Heat trade.
Them
But
trades were
I'm saying
crazy. I
it's
ain't
still
gonna
a
lie to
pretty
you,
damn good
bro.
trade. The last one was a joke, if you didn't know. Just
All
letting you
right.
know. But
Okay.
I think that the trade for DeAndre Hunter is legitimately probably one of the most
And yes, don't get
underrated
me wrong though.
moves this entire deadline, and
DeAndre Hunter is pretty
literally
good. He's
no
pretty
one is
good.
talking
He's a
about
pretty
it,
good player.
despite it being a perfect trade for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, outside of
Yes,
trading
it's a
for
good
some type
trade.
of
It's a good trade.
superstar to fill in that hole, there was really nothing better they could have done. And like I said,
Facts.
literally no one talks about it at all. Like, I have seen not a video, not a damn media thing, not a A. Smith clip, nothing. Like,
Nothing, man.
literally, absolutely silence. Crickets when it comes to this trade. Yet, I think, like I said, is probably one of the most impactful in the entire deadline that went down. And
Nah,
since no one
facts
talked
though.
about
It
it,
really
I
is.
want
It's
to
a
be
good
the
trade though.
guy
I ain't gonna lie
who
to you,
talks
dog.
about it, okay? And I'm going to just break down the trade packages. So, the first part of it was the Cleveland Cavaliers just got DeAndre Hunter. That's all they
Yup.
got, but it was a great get. While the
It
Atlanta
was.
Hawks
It
got
was.
Karis LeVert,
It was.
Gorgeous Niang, 3 second-round picks, and 2 pick swaps in 2026 and in 2028. And that was the entire trade. There was no third team involved, like a lot of it wasn't complicated. But yet, despite it not being complicated, despite there not being that many pieces moving around and no really huge names getting moved around, I think this trade
Hold up, y'all.
was probably one of the best that went down at the entire deadline. And why do I think it is? Because it's going to be so impactful for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Not so much for the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know why the Atlanta Hawks honestly did this, to be honest.
I don't
But
know why
I
either,
think for the
bro.
Cavs, this was an amazing trade. And to
Like,
fully understand
like,
why
hold on. Let me pause real quick. Like, I don't know why he did that though. I don't know why, but yeah, Trey Young, like, he's been cooking. He's been cooking on in Atlanta though. He's been cooking though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he owns, like, bro. Trey Young owns freaking New York. He owns New York. He owns it, bro. Like, literally the whole team. He owns it. It's all his. You know what I'm saying? Whenever he plays in that arena, he just going straight up cooking, man. He's like a menace into society or something like that. But yeah, who knows why he did that, made this trade. But to be honest, I don't know. It's a good trade. You know what I'm saying? It's better. It's better than the Luka trade. I ain't gonna lie. It's better than that trade because I don't know what the Dallas Mavericks were thinking, bro. 80's already hurt. You know what I'm saying? Messed up.
this is such an impactful trade is you have to kind of know the history of the Cleveland Cavaliers basically since they've acquired Donovan Mitchell. Okay, so since they've acquired
Like
the big
Donovan
four
Mitchell,
of Donovan Mitchell, Darius
it's
Garland, Evan Mobley,
like
and
Donovan
Jared
Mitchell
Allen,
gets better
they've
every
always been
single
a
year.
very good
Like, don't get me
core
wrong, bro. He gets
quadruplet.
better like every
I don't
single
know if
season.
that's the
I'm not
word.
gonna lie,
I
like
didn't.
real talk.
I don't know what else
He's
you would
that
call
guy,
it. It's
bro.
not a
Donovan
duo,
Mitchell's that guy,
obviously.
bro.
It's a
He's that
collection of
guy.
duos, so I guess you call it a quadruplet. Anyway,
Yeah, bro.
but the ever since they've acquired this big four, they've always had a weird small four. Like, they've always had a pretty big gaping hole there. Like, it's been a black hole for a long time, and they've tried
It
many
has
different
though,
things
for
to
real.
fill in this black hole for the small forward position. They tried Karis LeVert, Cedi Osman, Isaac Okoro, Max Drew, Sam Merrill, and even a rookie Jalen Tyson this season, who, I mean, although hasn't played too much, they
I mean, them
did
guys.
draft him
I
for
mean,
the
them
long
guys.
term
They're
to try to fill
decent.
in
They're
this
decent
hole.
players.
Yet none of them
They're
were
not the
really as
best.
effective as probably
Nah.
the Cavs would have liked them to be, and they just
Facts, cause
continuously
like they
were
were just
having a
decent. You know what I'm
revolving door
saying?
there,
Especially like
just
last
trying
season.
to fill this hole the best that they could. But despite their
Yeah.
immense struggles to fill this hole in the past, finally, at the 2025 NBA trade deadline, in the sky, a bright light appeared, a shooting star
W
with the
trade,
face
man.
of
This is
DeAndre
W
Hunter
trade.
on top of it. finally an option to fill this hole, and they have been able to do it, and they added him without really getting rid of anything too impactful. Yes, they had to get rid of Caris LeVert, who was a pretty good guy off their bench, but to fill in the small forward hole that they've been trying to fill for years at this point, I think it was very much worth it. And then Niang was okay, but you can replace
that was a good trade,
production,
dog.
and the
Like,
second
you know
round
what I'm saying? Like,
too
Cleveland Cavaliers
valuable,
are going to get a lot
and the
better
pick
now.
swaps probably won't be that valuable either. So they were able to get a legitimate, usable player at the small forward position who's not just usable, but a very high-level scorer who can give you around 20 points per game and is a very solid defender on extremely good efficiency. And you just probably acquired the best fourth option in the entire NBA in DeAndre Hunter. And I think he is going to fit perfectly alongside what they already have on this roster.
Like DeAndre Hunter, bro, he's pretty good.
How impactful I think it's going to be, let's just break down their new roster as a whole. So the backcourt has not changed at all. They still have Donovan Mitchell and they still have Darius Garland. Obviously, we know how good both of these players are. Donovan Mitchell is a
the thing about Garland, the thing about Garland, though, like, you know what I'm saying? He was terrible last season, bro. Like, I don't know, like, he was not it last season, bro. He was trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people were literally doubting him, like, last season, like, saying that he's trash, man. He needs to get off the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. He's all that and this and that and this and that. But, man, like, and low-key, I was one of them guys, bro. I was literally one of them guys who was calling him trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was literally watching him in the finals play against Boston and lose and get eliminated. You know what I'm saying? And everyone calling him trash and stuff like that. But nah, like, he ain't trash no more. He got like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Darius Garland, bro, he proved the doubters wrong. He got a little better. I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah, he was terrible last season. Terrible, like, real bad. But yeah, he proved us wrong, man. He proved us wrong. Don't get me wrong, man. Like, he has proved us wrong, bro. Real talk. Anyways, let's get back to it.
Of him, good athlete, can play defense when he needs to, just an all-around very solid player. And Darius Garland continues to be one of the more underrated guards in the entire league. Can give you about 23 points per game any given night. Is a very solid defender, a very underrated facilitator as well. And just really their backcourt duo is probably top 5 in the entire NBA at the current moment. And now for their front court has also been very solid when it comes to their power forward and center positions, as they have the duo of Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen. And I think them two are probably
like
the best
Allen,
two center power forward duos
like,
in
I
the
did
entire
not
league
expect
as well,
him to be
because
that
Mobley is
good.
one of the most versatile defenders
I didn't expect Allen to be that good.
He can give you about 18 points per game any night. He can spread the floor. It's just all around a budding, potentially superstar in this league due to how much versatility he brings and due to his offensive potential.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Well,
he's pretty good. Mobley's pretty good.
I've been watching 11 big man as well. So he is a very, very solid defender. Actually, very amazing defender, should I say.
Yes,
on top
he's
of
good.
being a guy who can give you 18 points per game efficiently, and his three-point shot has come a long way as well, especially in terms of efficiency. So for sure, he has tons of potential and is only improving as time goes on. And then Jarrett Allen is kind of the more conventional big man, athletic, can block shots, grab rebounds, but he's also not bad defensively. I mean, offensively either, and he can give you around 15 a night too. And he's definitely like the last option offensively.
Yeah,
he's not a terrible last option either. Gives them a lot of threat. Gives them a pick and roll threat.
It's crazy to see Allen hoop, bro.
Like I said earlier, and he's just overall a very solid player.
I thought like everyone thought Allen was a bust.
Extremely nice to have. And now the new front court partner in their small forward position in DeAndre Hunter, who comes in at 6'8", makes him extremely versatile on both sides, because on the defense side of the ball, due to his size and his strength and his athleticism, his switchability is very, very nice, and he can guard basically the 1 through 3 position, even some 4s as well, due to his size and athleticism. So defensively, he is going to help them even more and get them even stronger on that side of the ball. While also
like they might make the finals though. They might make the finals though with Hunter, man.
For guys like Donovan Mitchell and the other stars on this roster, and it's just going to make everything flow even better. Even if he has to become more of a 3-and-D guy to fit in, I think he can play that to a very good level. And even when he needs to get a bucket, say injuries or foul trouble or something, he can go out and get a bucket by himself when needed as well. And I think he is the perfect small forward to add on this Cleveland Cavaliers team. And even before all these trades were made, they were already an elite two-way team, as they are already currently ranked the #1 offense in the entire
Number
NBA.
one.
And I would
That's
imagine
facts.
adding a
That's
20-point per
facts.
game
Them
scorer
stats,
as your
them stats
fourth
don't lie,
option
bro.
is only
Them
going
numbers
to
do not
strengthen that
lie.
1 seed spot and going to
Them
make them
numbers
a
do not
better
lie.
offense over time. Maybe there'll be growing pains in the start, but in the long term and by the time it gets to playoffs, I think their system's going to be running like a well-oiled machine, and that #1 offense is probably going to be here to stay. But
Yep.
then their defense, which not bad by any means, was ranked number 8 before the trade deadline, but now adding a guy with the versatility, the athleticism of DeAndre Hunter, I definitely think he is going to be able to help them go from a top 10 defense to maybe even a top 5 defense or better by the time playoffs come around. And due to that top
Hey
5
man,
on both sides of the ball in terms of
we be waiting to
efficiency,
see that.
I would give them a very real chance and a very good chance of making and winning the NBA Finals this season.
They probably could,
all
though. They
things
probably
do
could.
go to plan and
They probably
injuries
could,
don't
though.
crop up or anything like that. And really, just overall,
They
I
probably
think
could win
this
the NBA
trade
Finals, I ain't
makes
gonna
the
lie.
team pretty much complete. Like, I think their bench is still fine. I think their starting lineup is now probably the best and most well-rounded in the NBA. I think they all complement each other. I think they're going to work together very well. I think the chemistry is going to build very fast. I just think overall, this Cleveland Cavaliers team is probably the most underrated almost in NBA history. Like, I don't know a team that has a superstar power forward or a potential superstar power forward, a 2-star level guards, and a very good fifth option, and has a fourth option as good as DeAndre Hunter, on top of having a solid bench. I don't know any team that has that and has also had the record to back it up and the elite two-way just performances they've already put on throughout before the trade deadline and hasn't gotten that much
Man, I ain't
attention.
gonna lie.
Yet here we are with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and hopefully they start getting the attention they deserve. And they probably won't get that until playoff time, unfortunately. But if they keep winning,
Let's hope so.
keep winning in the
Let's hope
playoffs, and
so,
lights don't
man.
get too bright, Mr. Jared Allen, I'm looking at you, then maybe, just maybe, that they will finally get the respect they deserve, and all this underrated stuff that they've been doing will get the respect it also deserves. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to be it for this video. So, comment below, do you agree with me? Do you think that the DeAndre Hunter trade was one of the most underrated in the entire?
Well, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So, what I think about this trade, I think it's a good trade, to be honest with you. You know, because like Deontay Hunter, he was a good player for the Atlanta Hawks, you know, for a while with Trey Young and stuff like that. When he dunked on Wemby, man, it's crazy, bro. But I feel like the Cavs, man, like here's what I think. I feel like the Cavs gonna make it this year. I feel like this is their year to shine. Like last year, you know what I'm saying? Like it didn't work out in the playoffs, but this year it probably could, man. I mean, the stats have gotten better, the numbers have gotten better, like you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the team got overpowered, you know what I'm saying? Like Darius Garland got better, so I definitely feel like the team gonna get a lot better in the future, you know, if they come. But yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think about it. But yeah, that's for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, notifications, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I'll put those in the link description down below the video, and see you in the next one.